studio because I'm here with Louisa and Rerun from Skijornmore. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's a Monday, and I think Rerun is so ready for this Monday.
Always ready. I wish I could wake up like him.
I know, he's just got so much energy.
I know.
Well, we are talking because it is actually National Train Your Dog Month, and obviously if you're in Summit County, this is a dog lover's paradise. But it can get a little tricky when you're trying to train your dog. It can be kind of a headache, but you just need to know the right things.
Yeah, and I'm a positive reinforcement trainer. And when you do that, you really have fun with your dog. I mean, you build a relationship and you really have fun.
Yeah.
And so we've been kind of we talked about attention, boundaries, consistency, which are really the basics. And then I thought I'd start showing how to train some things, like stay.
Stay's a big one.
Stay's a big one.
And a tough one for them.
And a tough one for him, especially him, because he's such a little go-getter. So we start stay with sit. Yes. We start it right in front. Stay. I give him a couple of seconds. Yes. Good. Stay. Stay. And I just stay right in front of him. Stay. Good. Stay. So I'm really reinforcing him in the stay position. Okay. And it's really important to reinforce stay in stay. A lot of people like to mix stay and then they make their dog come. But what that teaches a dog is the pattern stay, come, stay, come, stay, come, which teaches a dog to break the stay. So we want to really just reinforce stay. Good stay. Good stay. Stay. Hey, bud. Oh, what did you find? That wasn't a good stay. We'll try it again.
I'm still learning.
Stay. Good stay. Stay. Look at me. Watch me. Stay. And then you can kind of back up a little bit and not fall off the edge. And then I come back to them and reinforce stay. Watch me here. And then I'll actually move to the side, like I was going to be moving somewhere, and go, good stay. Stay. I know the treats are there. Yes.
And you can tell that he's just very much watching what you're doing.
Good stay. Good stay. And then sometimes just turning your shoulders. Good boy. Because they think you're going to run away. Yes, good boy.
And it's all about the positive reinforcement, having the treats.
Exactly.
And you're just giving them little tiny pieces.
Just little tiny pieces. Yeah, we don't want them to get too chubby. Yeah, and I do, and I think we talked about before, I do decrease. Yes, stay. Good stay. Good stay. So when you're teaching this, you start right out in front. You do a lot of movements around, and then you increase distance. Stay. But you always come back and reward in stay.
Very nice.
Stay. And then you have a word to release them that's really specific. Some people say okay, but we use okay so much in conversations.
It can get confusing.
Right. And so I use release. That's it. You're good. Oh, it's okay now. Except I used okay. Usually I use release, and he knows that one too. So that's, you just want to reinforce and stay. You'll add distance, and then you'll start adding distractions in. Okay.
Which is probably where it really gets tricky.
Yeah, then it gets tricky. But if you've really reinforced, yes, good stay, a nice strong stay, and then slowly adding those distractions.
Yeah.
You can get a good strong stay. And stay is really important. Good boy, you did really good.
And I mean, it's perfect that we're doing this, in our living room setting, because this is where you would be doing it at home. And,
you do.
You want to start off, obviously, in a place that's really comfortable for the dog. And then comfortable for the trainer as well, I would assume.
Yeah, and no distractions at first.
Yeah.
And then you add distractions, but you got to get the behavior pretty solid before. And then it is important to add distractions. If you always train where there's no distractions, and then you never
Then you get into a real life situation.
And then the dog's like, wow, what's going on?
I wish real life didn't have so many distractions.
It does, it really does. And so stay is really good to use. I use it whenever we go out a door. Because I want to see who's going out the door or what's out before I let the dogs out the door. I always use it before we get out of the car. Because you might be parked at a trailhead or something. There might be other dogs. There might be, there might be some wildlife.
Squirrels.
Squirrels right there. Going, hey, here I am, come get me. Good stay, good boy. So I do it cars. We do it in sports a lot too. So even if you're in the backcountry skiing, say you're out with a buddy, you should be with a buddy in the backcountry.
Always?
Always. And you should ski one at a time down the slope. Always.
Because things are sketchy out
Skis
there
are
right
really
now.
sketchy. And, you know, with a dog, especially a herding dog like this guy, you know, a lot of times you're skiing down and they like to nip at your feet. Or the herders are really good at getting right in front of you and going,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
and you're like,
Which
"Whoa,
can
I'm
be
trying to ski."
not in the right spot.
Not in the right spot, and you never want to run over them because you don't want to cut them. So it's really good to have them on a good stay with your buddy at top, and then you send them down to the person at the bottom, and then they stay while the other person skis. So that's a real life application of that.
Definitely.
And in sports, rally is one of the obedience sports. They have to have a good, strong stay for that. And even in agility, there's a thing called the pause box, where you see the dogs running around all over the place doing the obstacles. Well, in the middle of the course, they still have to slow down and stay for a count of 5.
Oh,
which
can
is
be tough.
it is tough
That can be
because
tough.
they're amped and they're ready to go. And
Yeah.
that's the last thing they want to do. So those are some of the places that you
Nice.
use it. Yeah.
So for people that want to kind of learn more about the services that you offer in your dog training, where can they go to get in touch with you?
They can go to www.skijornmore.com.
There's a peek at it.
Yep.
And then you're always doing kind of ski joring clinics throughout the winter. I know you just had a really successful one yesterday. When is your next one?
We have one next Sunday at the Gold Run Nordic Center in Breckenridge. And then I'm over in Winter Park on Saturday.
So you're going to be busy.
We are. We're going to be on the road.
You're going to be on the road.
Yeah, we're going to be on the road. You're being really good. Yes, you are.
So can anyone that is interested in getting involved with ski joring, can they come to these? Contact you first?
They sure can. Contact me first. There's usually, the workshops tend to fill up. So contact me, and then also on my website it says where you can register.
Oh, perfect.
They're all outlined on the website.
Nice.
And where you can register and get signed up. And it is really important to be able to cross-country ski first.
Yes. That's the thing
Before
that it all hangs in the
to
balance.
your
You need to
dog.
be comfortable on skis before you're going to have your dog dragging you down the course.
And comfortable on cross-country skis. Because some people will come in from alpine and they think, cross-country skiing, and then they find out it's a little bit more to learn.
Yeah,
They're
there's
skinny.
a little bit more balance involved in cross-country skiing.
So I do recommend, having some experience before hooking up.
And
Would
you've
you
been
like
so
down, please?
good.
You have been really good.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, but
There
we're
you
going to have
go.
them stick around because we're going to switch gears a little bit. Rerun's not going to be the star anymore. We're going to be talking about Red Buffalo coffee and tea when we come back.
Good job. You did good.